Hi, I'm Holly from Flow Movement Therapy, where I help you restore your body's factory settings by helping you move better. Now, you came to this video because you were interested in heel pain, and I find that the people that come to see me in clinic for heel pain are not moving their heels very well at all, and especially all the tissues attached to the heel. If the heel is locked down and doesn't want to move well, then all those tissues are either pulling all the time or they're angry because they don't know what they're supposed to do. So we're going to teach you how to tilt your heel forwards, sideways, and rotating today. I'm using an Anatomy in Motion wedge, but you don't have to use that. You can use a towel or a piece of cloth. We're going to start off with the tilting forward and back. I'm going to place the wedge on the ground and my heel on top of the wedge, not super high, but just a little bit. And what this is going to do is it's going to teach my heel to roll forward to spread all the tissues that it's attached to at the bottom of my foot. I'm in my regular step size, so not a lunge, not super wide, just my regular step size. I'm going to bring my belly button forward on top of my front foot, and I'm going to relax my foot on the floor and on the wedge. And what this will do is allow your heel to tilt forward and let all those tissues that are attached to your heel spread out and get long. And that's going to teach your heel something that maybe it hasn't done in a while, the ability to tilt forward. Nice relaxed foot, and bringing my body weight on top of it to facilitate that. So that's our tilting forward. Now we want to tilt to the side. So our heel needs to be able to tilt this way and needs to be able to tilt this way. We're going to use the wedge or the towel to help with that. First, I have the wedge between my feet. I'm going to be working on my right foot, and I'm going to put the wedge under my heel from the inside. And now what we're doing here is we're teaching your heel to tilt so the sole of your heel faces in. So the sole of your heel is going to face the middle. I'm going to shift my weight onto my foot, so shifting my weight over and letting my heel roll down the wedge, relaxing whatever I need to relax so that I can feel the pressure going to the outside of my heel. Now, for many of you, if you've had an ankle sprain, your body does not want to do this. But I want you getting used to being able to get your weight over there so that your heel is doing this as you go. Your heel is tilting to face the sole of it facing inwards. The other side is to have the sole of your heel face outwards. So just like we did a moment ago, this will be my front leg. The wedge is in from the outside. As I bring my body weight forward, bring my belly button over my front leg, I'm going to let my heel roll down the wedge so that the heel is facing, the sole of the heel is facing outwards. Just relaxing your foot, allowing your heel to face out towards the outside. And just practicing that. Now the third thing we want to do is your heel needs to be able to rotate as well. So what I want to do is I'm going to place the wedge on the inside on an angle so that when I shift my weight over, it's going to get my whole heel rotating away from me. So I'm going to facilitate that with my body rotating that way as well. I'm going to shift my weight almost fully weight bear on that side, rotate from my pelvis all the way down to convince my heel to rotate in that direction, rotating away from me. And that will rotate your heel like this. Now the opposite of that is to rotate your heel in. I will take the wedge from the outside on an angle, and this will cause my heel to rotate inwards. So back into that same setup with our regular step size, I'm going to bring my weight forward and let the wedge rotate my heel to the inside, relaxing my foot underneath and just letting the wedge convince my heel to rotate. And so those are the things that I suggest for heel pain and heels that just won't move is to teach them all of the different things that they may be missing in your body. Tilting forward, tilting to the side, and rotating each direction. So give that a try and see how that does for you.